Welcome to Mack Training Academy. I'm Professor Joey Mack, and today we're going to go through mounting from knee on belly. Before we do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, help us grow the channel. And down we go. So we'll go to it and then we'll break it down. Hands to the floor. Okay. Look at it from one more angle. I'm in the mount. Which hand is slide. So I know that looks literally simple, but there's specific things that I'm doing when I go to the mount from knee on belly. Once I'm here, I'm gonna be nice to my partner and give him some light weight. But when I'm in my knee on belly, I'm in this space and I'm looking to find a hole in the pocket of his armpit. If his hands are tight, this is not the time to be trying to go to knee on belly. Because as soon as I do, from knee on belly to go to the mount, when this is tight, if I start coming around here and he opens his hand out, yeah, he can start doing his knee on belly. He can start doing his knee to elbow from here. So I need to have it where there's an available space. Once I see a gap in the pocket of his armpit, that's where I will start to drive down into his pocket. And then to get the rest of my foot to the floor, some people don't have the internal rotation and just slide the foot off. I want to circle my head off to the other angle to move my hip and feed into that space. And then that way my feet are tight on the hips. So the big thing for this is making sure that I'm not going into a closed off. If his elbow is touching his ribs, his armpit's not exposed. So whatever I'm doing, I want to try to expose his armpit. You could do a lower mount variation where I get to here and I stuff my knee to the floor. Now you really have to exaggerate that hook and the circling of my head across, and then I feed it back in, close the space. Let's look at those two options from another angle. So I'm high. If I can find some sort of space in his armpit for whatever reason, right? I might be trying to fight with his hands. If I find this space, I'll feed my knee into it. And then I do a circle with my head off across his center line, feeding my foot, and then I close my feet on the hips. The other way is if I'm across the knee, right on like a seat belt, across his lap, a lap belt, I'll just put my knee to the floor. Once my knee's to the floor, if I don't have the internal rotation, it won't go. So that's where my head has to circle across like a rainbow. That allows me to move my foot, clap it to the floor, and circle my leg tight, looking around his butt, and then hands out. Let's look at one more angle so they can see right here. So knee slides to the floor. I'll go straight from the belly, right?
Yeah.
So knee to the floor, and now I circle in and in. And so that is two variations you can use to go from knee on belly to the mount. If you have questions, leave them in the comments section. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for your support.